And a welcome into those just joining us. We're just getting started here in the first with no score. So striding forward now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Tucker waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second. The second baseman.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
At the plate now, Alex Verdugo. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
This is line to left. Brentley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
One there, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
Batting third.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Tucker stands at first with one out. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. Verdugo is back near the stands as he hauls it in for the second out.
Batting fourth.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-2. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Astros leave one. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Lined hard to center field. Springer is right there, one down. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting seven. The designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping in the long ball threat, Carlos Correa. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Now another 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. 1 out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
Here's George Springer, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Just hung in there on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Josh Bell. Hit in the air to left field. Brantley is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. 1 gone here in the Boston 3rd. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Hit hard on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. They keep the line moving, and Dustin Pedroia will have a chance. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side.
The Astros are due to hit in the 3rd, and they are looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. And a big part of the problem has been a noticeable lack of power. They're near the bottom of the league in both home runs and slugging percentage, which in today's game makes it very difficult.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Lifted down the line in left, and no one will track it down. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Digging in, Alex Verdugo, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. This is pulled into right. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that brings up the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. This is line to left. Brantley will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Springer. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Kyle Tucker.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Up next to the Astros. No
Here's
left
Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Yordan Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. The 1-2. Hit hard to short, reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next to the Red Sox.
So striding in, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Show Track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Standing in now, Josh Bell. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Next for the Red Sox.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit high and deep out to left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. High in the air into shallow left center. Brantley is under it. And the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Hard hit ball to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And that's the second out.
Third baseman number 2.
Digging in, Alex Bregman. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Ball 2. Fouled away. The 2-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Popped him up. Vasquez moving to his left. And that's the third out. We'll see the former Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Brentley has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Striding in once again, Alex Verdugo. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Brantley is under it, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down. Bottom of the
Your attention, please.
ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Whoa, that's down.
Perez has logged upwards of 1,400 innings pitched so far in his career, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. Could have been 3-1. Instead it's 2-2. Perez is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. So a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is on the ground over to first, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And he's in safely at third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
That's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
The next 3-2. Grounded back up the middle. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. We're a runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
The 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so in.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Springer on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Bobby Dahlbeck. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Last half of the 7th here, and the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. There's the 2-1 home. Drilled to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 4.
George Springer the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Josh Bell. He'll start us off in the 8th. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. He reached on a single in his first try. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Springer will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Play ball.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Garrett Stubbs. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Lifted the other way to left center. Martinez there to put it away for out number 2.
Now back.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
High and deep to right center. Bradley on the run. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down. And Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 54.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Alex Verdugo. And they'll need him to get something going here. And that'll be a base hit, so they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the 9th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
In now, Xander Bogaerts, and he fouls this one off. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Hard on the ground towards short, and there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. Altuve for 1. And he's out on the tag. But we do have a tie ball game now with a run scoring on the play.
Hey, base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Bobby Dahlbeck, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Now a line drive, and he's going to deliver the go-ahead run and might get into scoring position himself. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game. The tag, and he's out going for third. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. To the plate now, Kyle Tucker. Grounded to the right. There is Pedroia, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Michael Brantley. He went down on strikes last time up. Swing and a ground ball to third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Houston. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Ready with another 2-2. Bounce it to the left side, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were
Your attention, please.
Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Red Sox came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Matt Barnes earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.